Okay, friends, let's start question of compound interest. This is next question that is in front of you. That 10,000 rupees invested for 4 years at a rate of interest 10 per annum compound interest. Calculate the compound interest after 4 years. Okay, so this time you have to calculate for 4 years. Earlier, what you have to do, you have to calculate for 3 years or something, but this time 4 years. Okay, so 10% for first year. For second year, it is again 10%. For third year, again it is 10%, and fourth year, again it is 10%. So first I need to solve these two, right? So after solving 10 plus 10 plus this, what it comes out to be 21%. Okay. Now I have to solve with this. Now this become new A, this become B. So after solving this, 21 plus 10, okay, plus 21 into 10 upon 100, this comes out to be what? 33.1. Okay. And again this I have to solve with this. Okay, this become new A, this become B. So after solving this, 33.1 plus 10 plus 33.1 into 10 upon 100, this comes out to be what? 43.1 plus 3.3, that is something 46.4. So I have to find 46.4% of rupees 10,000. So it is what? 46.4 upon 100 into 10,000. 0 0 get cancelled. This comes out to be what? 4640. This is the amount that that person will get after 4 years. 4640, that is the compound interest that that person will get. Directly you can find out from the formula that I told you. Okay, let's see the next question. Okay, this is the question. A sum of money placed at compound interest double itself in 3 years. In how many years will it become 4 times? Okay, so suppose there was a sum 100 rupees. It double itself means it become 200 in how many years? 3 years, right? So what is asked to you? In how many year it will become 4 times? So 4 times. So next year, how? Next time 200. How many years it will take to become 400? More 3 years, right? So 100 was the initial amount. 400 is now. So what is means 100 become 400. So this become 4 times in how many years? This is 3 years. This is 3 years. So total means what? 6 years, right? Very simple way I told you. Otherwise in books there are very difficult way they told. One more question that I like to ask you. If a sum of money double itself in 2 years, right? So in what time it will be 16 times? Okay. So in 2 years it is doubling itself. Okay. So suppose it is 100, so it become 200 in how many years? 2 years. From 200 it become 400 in how many years? Next 2 years. From 400 it will become 800 in how many years? Next 2 years. From 800 it become 1600 in how many years? More 2 years. So I told you in how many years it will become 16 times. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, that means total in 8 years it will be 16 times. Okay, so this is how you need to solve this question. This is the next question that is in front of you. That is sum of money placed at compound interest double itself in 3 years. Now how many years it will become 4 times? Okay, so what that means, suppose there is 100 rupees. Double itself means it become 200 in how many years? 3 years. So at what time it will become 4 times? 4 times of initial. So next time from 200 it become 400, means it will double itself in next 3 years. So how much it became? It became 3 plus 3, that is in 6 years it will become 4 times. From 100 it is becoming 400. So that's how you have to do it. Okay, apart from that, if such question comes that a amount triple itself in 4 years, okay, so in what time it will be 81 times of itself? 81 times of itself. Okay? Such question came. So in 4 years, it is becoming 3 times. So in next 4 years, what it will become? More 3 times, that is 900. And for next 3 years, from 900 to it become 3 times, means into 3, this much, right? Next 3 years, how much it become? From next 3 years, not in 4 years, it will become 3 times. So 8100. So how many years it took? How many years it took to become from 100 to 18100? It took 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. That means 16 years. This is how you need to solve such type of. This is the question: at what rate percentage compound interest does a sum of money become 4 times in 2 years? Okay. So what is asked? It become 4 times, means from 100 it become 400 in how many years? 2 years, right? They ask you what was the rate of interest so that it can become this much. You can see that there is an increase of 300 rupees, right? And this 300 rupees increase happened in 2 years, means per year how much it is increasing? 150 it is increasing, right? And on what amount it got increased? What was the initial amount that he invested from his pocket? It was 100. So you can find out that after doing this, what you get, you will know that if money is kept at a rate of 150 uh, 150 percent per annum, in 2 years this will become 400. Okay, so this is how you need to calculate this question. Next question. So this is the question: if rupees 2000 invested for 2 years and 6 months at a rate of 5% quarterly. Quarterly means what? 3 months period. Okay, quarterly on compound interest, but interest to be calculated annually. Here it is provided that you have to calculate interest annually and find the amount after 2 years and 6 months. Okay, so quarterly means 3 months, right? 5% for 3 months. So again 5% for next 3 months. This comes out to be 6 months. And again 5%. That means 9 months. And again 5%. That means 1 year. So now if I add this, what it comes? 20% per annum, right? Per annum. Okay, this will be the compound interest, right? And for 2 years and 6 months. So 2 years 6 months means 20 for first year. Second year it will be again 20, and for 6 months. So 6 months what? 5 plus 5, that is 10. So now I can solve this to first by solving a plus b plus ab by 100, right? After solving this, what I get? 20 plus 20 plus 20 into 20 is what? 40. 400, right? 400 by 100, that comes out to be 4. This comes out to be 44%, right? And now I again have to solve it. Now this become new a, this become b. Now I can solve it, right? 44 plus 10 plus 44 into 10 upon 100. This cuts out, this comes out to be 4.5. So 54.1, sorry, 54 plus 4.4, this comes out to be 58.4. So you have to calculate 58.4% of what? 2000. So you will get the compound interest, right? Right. So now you can find compound interest from this. So 2000 into 58.4 percentage, it is in percentage, so you have to divide it by what? 100, right? Percentage means simply what? With ratio to 100. Okay, so after multiplying 2000 into 58.4, get the amount. This comes out to be 1168. And what is asked to you? Find the amount. So this is compound interest that you find out. What you have to find out? You have to find the amount. So amount will be what? Addition of compound interest plus the principal that you invested. So 2000 plus 1168. This comes out to be how much? 3168. Means after and 2 years and 6 months, the person will get how much amount? That is 3168 rupees. Okay, let's solve next question. So here is a question: if rupees 5,000 invested on compound interest and simple interest at 10% per annum, what should be the difference between both of them for 3 years? I told you the formula for 3 years, that is compound interest minus simple interest is what? P r square 300 plus r upon 100 cube. You can simply find out, all the values are in front of you. 5,000 rupees is there, into rate of interest is what? 10%. So 10 square, 300 plus 10, that is 310 upon 1 cube, right? This comes out to this much. After multiplying all this, that is 5,000 into 100 into 310 divided by 1, 3 times 6 times 0, I guess. Difference between simple interest and compound interest after, for a gap of 3 years, will be what? 155 rupees. Okay, you can simply calculate it by applying this formula. Next question. Okay, a certain sum amount rupees 750 in 2 years and 825 in 3 years. At what rate of interest find the percentage per annum? Okay, means compound interest, someone paid his money. After 2 years, the amount that he is getting is what? 750 after 2 years. Okay, at the end of third year, how much he is getting? 825. They ask you find the rate of interest. So here you can see the similar question we did earlier, right? So there is an increase of 75 rupees, and what amount that he invested from his pocket, that is 750. So 75 by 750, you do, what you get? 1 by 10. You have to convert it in percentage, that comes out to be 10%, right? So 10% is the answer, the rate of interest. Okay, so the gap was 1 year, so you can directly do this. Okay, let's see the next question. So here is a question: a man borrow money at 6% per annum simple interest and let it immediately at 10% per annum compound interest payable half yearly, and does gain a rupees of 1700 at the end of the year. What was the sum he borrowed? Okay, so he lent money, means he went to bank and he took loan or something money at a rate of 6% per annum. And while coming back, what he did, he immediately gave that money to some other person at a rate of 10% per annum, compound half yearly. Okay, compound half yearly, it is provided to you, and does gain a rupees of 1700 at the end of year. What was the sum borrowed? Okay, so simple interest he did 6% and 10% per annum compound interest half yearly. So half yearly means what? The first uh, half yearly, that means for 6 months I can assume that it is 5%. For next 6 months it is again 5%, right? So this how I can find out, right, for per annum, because this is laid on per annum. So this also I have to find per annum basis. 5 plus 5 plus 5 into 5, that is 25 by 100. A plus B plus AB by 100. So this comes out to be what? 10.25. Means he gave the interest or money to another person at what rate? 10.25% compounded half yearly, right? And he took from bank at what rate? 6%, right? So what is the difference between interest? 4.25, and this is equivalent to what? This is equivalent to 1700, right? So they ask you what was the sum borrowed. So they ask you what was the sum he borrowed from the company or from the bank. Okay, so to make 4.27 as 1700, what you have to do? That first divide it, right? After dividing that, you will get to know the value of 1%. 1% is equivalent to 400 rupees, right? So you divide, you will get what? 1 here, right? 1% is 400, so you have to make it 100%. You multiply it by 100, this also 100. What is the amount that he borrowed from bank? It is 40,000 rupees. Okay, 40,000 is the answer. Okay, what you did, you just find out money that he borrowed on compound interest on the basis of 6 months. After solving, you will get the net amount, and on simple interest you find out, and the difference between them is what, 4.25%, that is his gain, right? This gain is equivalent to how much? 1700. To make it 100%, 100%, it is 4.25%, so you have to make it 100%. So in order to make it 100%, find 1% value, and into 100, so 1% value is 400. So what is 100% value? Out like this. Okay, thank you.